This video is sponsored by Madrina's Coffee. Madrina's Coffee offers coffee for fuel delivered right to your door. Use the code BOOST to get 50% off anything in the online store, or use the code to get your first round of subscription service free and free shipping. Welcome everybody to part 3 of house number 5 of season 3 of houses. So today we're hopefully going to finish up the outside, not including the roof obviously, because I will take some time, maybe even a couple parts just for the roof alone. But for the most part, we got a lot of the exterior done. Also, one thing I did add, I was just kind of experimenting and I like how it looked, was I added a door here. So basically, you should, if you made it just like me, the door is very simple. I just went up 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. On the 4th block is when I came across with stone 1 block back. And then I added in cobblestone stairs to connect the 2 sides together. I was just kind of experimenting and I thought I liked how it looked. So I just did it real quick. So I did tell you guys at the end of last part to connect the 2 sides of the house where these windows connect. I did it on this one. The reason I didn't do it on this one yet is for when we get to the roof, you can see why. Which we're actually going to start on the roof right now. And the roof should actually hopefully be pretty simple. It will include quite a bit of stuff, but I think we should be pretty decent here. So for the actual roof, I think we should use stone brick slabs and stairs to kind of continue the theme. Why did I take that many? I don't want that many. We'll replace our dark oak wood fences. I think will be a good one to replace. So just put those 2 right next to each other. And of course, you will need your court stairs and slabs as well. Just want to make sure you guys know that. So coming to the front of the house. So we're going to start here. So using our court stairs, we're going to have our outline right here with our court stairs come out 1 block in front of everything, just like this. And if you've watched a lot of my videos, you might know this design already, but I will go over it in depth just in case. Now, we're actually going to use stone at this point because I think stone will look a little bit nicer. So what we're going to do is use your stone to make a stair-step design. It's coming all the way up. You should come to a perfect point at the very top, just like that. So using your stone brick stairs that is, just kind of stack up on top of the stone. We're not using our quartz for this because it's not considered the outline. The outline should be 1 block in front. So then once you have those down, you can come to the points and just kind of add in your quartz stairs in front of those. Come down below and add upside down stairs underneath all of these. Now do notice that I did leave 1 empty gap in between here. So to do this, what we're going to do is put a upside down quartz stair with slab on top of that stair. And then behind it, add in a stone brick slab to finish off the point. So when you come to the front, it should look something just like this. Hopefully very, very simple and similar to what you guys should have. So then using quartz slabs, come over 1, 2, 1, 2, just like that. And what this kind of does is it kind of separates the stone and the cobblestone a little bit, makes it look a little bit cleaner. In my opinion, you might think differently, but I like how it looks. So I'm going to kind of stick with it, I think, will be the best bet. So kind of coming over to our right side of the house. So this one, we're actually not going to use stairs. We're only going to use slabs for this because I think slabs will look a little bit better and not as steep. So 1 block, like 1/2 block above everything we have, you're going to add in your outline stair of quartz slabs. Come all the way around here, just like this. Now, when you get to the window, you kind of have a couple options here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have slabs come over and connect the 2 sides. So here's what we're going to do. Taking your stair, or your slabs, excuse me, we're going to have basically just kind of a small little lift that will come up and just kind of give more design to the window portion of this. So we're going to have a half slab come up 2 blocks just like that. Okay. And then the other 2 sides are going to connect just like this. So boom. So you should have something that looks kind of similar to that. I'm sorry if I did not explain that too well. It was kind of hard to explain, surprisingly. So what you're going to do now is using your cobblestone slabs, what you can do is kind of just fill in these extra gaps here and just kind of follow the outline with your cobblestone slabs here. So just kind of doing this to fill up all these extra gaps, mainly where the windows are, so you have no light coming through. This makes it look more finished. But what you are going to do is have your slabs come up 1 block or half block above the slabs that we just put, because that should make it look a little bit more clean and nice. And that's basically what you're going to continue doing throughout this entire thing, adding your stair-step designs throughout this entire roof until you get to I can't think of the word, until you get to the point pretty much. So just kind of continue this design of stair step, just like this, continuing it. And we will fill in that gap there that you can see through the window that we did, but that will not take too long. And we actually might do the same thing with this window. Do you think we should? I think it might look pretty good, but we can worry about that here in a second. What I'm talking about is kind of like what we did with this back window here, adding that little lip. I think it might make it look a little bit better if we do that in the front as well. Since they are the exact same window, it would make sense if we did. So we are going to do that, I think, but we're just going to continue finishing up this side of. Also, I'm using the wrong slabs. Whoopsie daisies. So make sure that you're using your, crap, what are they called? Stone brick slabs. I just realized I'm using the wrong ones now, unfortunately. Did not mean to do that, but, you know, didn't really notice it until now. I am sorry about that, guys. So just kind of redo this. It didn't take too long, so I'm just going to redo it real quick. It's kind of coming all the way around. Let's add these here. Boop, 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 coming all the way across. Oh, that really sucks. I did not realize that until now. I was like, man, it's really meshing with everything. And the reason why we're not using cobblestone slabs for the roofs is we don't want everything to be cobblestone. This way just gives it a little bit more variety with the colors, even though they're all gray. You know, it just kind of gives it a better look, in my opinion. Some of you guys might think differently, but in my opinion, it makes it look so much better. So I'm just kind of getting rid of everything. So luckily, if you guys miss anything, I will be able to do it again for you guys. Delete everything. There we go. So while we're here, might as well do the same thing that we did with the window over there this time around. So let's just kind of do this now. So we had a half block up like this, and then we connected the two sides together like that. So very, very simple. Boom, set, ready to go. We can even get rid of this block, or even that one as well, and we can replace these with our cobblestone. And we want these to be full blocks to cover up everything. So just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. How do we do it on the other side? So what we had it come all the way across here like this. Is that what we just did? Is that what I just did? Yeah, then like that. Perfect. There we go. Okay. And then we have, we want that one to be like this. Like that. Is that right? I cannot think straight. So we kind of want, so these kind of pieces right here, we can keep cobblestone. The reason for that is it just won't mesh properly. So just kind of doing this real quick. So this one can be cobblestone as well, because we need those pieces to be cobblestone. That way when you're looking through everything, it just looks better. So like if you look right here, you can see that difference. So we want everything from the front to look like cobblestone if it looks like part of the house and not the roof. There we go. Now we can continue with what we were doing. So I'm sorry about all the confusion there, guys. I thought it'd be a lot more simple than that, but you do have like those small things that can make a world of difference if you're not paying attention. And if you were watching the live stream, that actually happened to me quite a bit. So this entire layer right here should be cobblestone. That is fine. It's not a huge deal. You're not really going to notice that really, especially once we add in these here on both sides. You're really just going to have 2 extra layers of that. So now using the right blocks, it should look a little bit better when we take a step back. Also, we will not be doing the interior to this house. We've not done interior to any of these houses so far, and I'm not very good at interior, so I think it's kind of a waste of time for me. I know some people might be upset about that, but hopefully you guys understand. But we will be doing some of the backyard and like the pool, a deck. So I actually have a pretty good idea thanks to the Echelon community server. And, you know, they actually helped out quite a bit when it comes to designs. So if you have any ideas you want to, you know, come up with, they probably have a lot of, ideas that you could use there to make your own designs. So we're going to be going off of that. So we're almost done with this roof here. Boop, boop. And when you finish it off, just kind of finish off with a slab on top, just like that. Beautiful. So now we can take a step back with the right blocks. It looks better. When you use the right blocks, it definitely comes together a lot easier. There we go. I actually like how that looks. Very, very simple. I'm going to save real quick to make sure. So now kind of doing the same thing on the front side of the garage. So actually, we're gonna start on the top part of this cobblestone block that we added, coming all the way around here, just like this. And we are actually gonna have one part of this house be extra, and we are gonna use stairs for this portion. So kind of going back to well, then why did I use slabs for that? That's fine. So what we can do is add in stairs on top of this. Just make it look a little bit nicer as well. So adding your court stair outlines. I'm getting like everything confused with the roofs right now because we keep switching from slabs to stairs. But I think that actually looks kind of fine. So I'm actually okay with that. If we want to, we can always get rid of it later on. So now, using your correct stone brick stairs, what we're going to do, then in one layer of these right behind our court stairs, is kind of following the outline here. Just like this. Hopefully very, very simple for you guys to follow along with this. So now what we're going to do is add in a extra part of this house. So using your cobblestone, we're going to get rid of the slab. Using your cobblestone, we're going to stack all the way up to where we're even with the height. All right. And then we're going to have our cobblestone come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Just like that. I think it should be pretty decent. Okay, what we're going to do is stack it all the way up and then connect the two sides together just like this. All right, so we're going to have a pretty big window here. So what we're actually going to do is have this come down one more block. You're going to have in a quartz stair coming across. So if you did it correctly, it should be one block higher than all the other windows, which is fine. That's actually what we want here. I know it kind of sounds weird. What happened to my fence? Here it is. So then what we're going to do is you're going to add in a cobblestone upside down stair here. All right. Along with a slab. Man, I have to keep like changing materials and it's getting annoying. Just like this. Okay. And then you're going to have, did I not make it? Boop. I guess we can do it like that. So you actually get rid of the slab and then just connect the three together just like that. Boom. Perfect. Now we have an extra window. Just adds a little bit more design to our house. So come over to the other side. Again, switching materials like crazy. Just have it come all the way back. And we're going to make the exact same window just here this time. So, boop, boop, boop. So this one should start here. So one block gap. Okay. So making the exact same window, guys. This wall right here can just be a solid wall. We're not going to have anything. The roof will be covering this up. So we can just fill this wall in. Just like that. All right. I'm getting tired of switching all these materials around. I wish our hotbar could be bigger sometimes. So just like that. Okay. Then we want a upside down stair with our fence gates right here. Boop, boop. And boop. And then last but not least, we need to finish off by adding our cobblestone underneath this to kind of make it so you can't see through the house. It's kind of a bad thing to have that usually. There we go. All right, so there we go. That is set. So that just add in a little bit more space for us. Maybe like a bedroom or something like that we can add. So now continuing our roof, what we're going to do is just kind of keep following the outline with our stone brick stairs. And now our roof will not be as tall either. It actually would be just as tall, just not as long. Which might make it look better as well. So, you know, a lot of small things can really just add up in the long run. Just kind of keep turning until you get to the top. So just keep turning and turning. And this is the one thing about roofs. Roofs are very repetitive because you're kind of following an outline, excuse me. And again, sorry if I do sound a little bit sick. I do have a cold at the moment, unfortunately. So that's why if you're hearing that, that's probably what you're hearing from my voice. Just like this. And to finish these two off, for now, we're just going to kind of follow this outline, have it turn, and connect the two together like that. Boom! Actually looking pretty good so far, guys. So what time we're at? We're at 14 minutes. So what we're going to do is start with our outline to finish off this episode. Part. So kind of following the same outline from our court stairs here on the front. What we're going to do is kind of follow the outline here of the cobblestone. And then just turn it. And just kind of keep following that outline here, guys. Now, when you get to this here, you can actually just get rid of that stone brick stair and replace it with a quart one. And just kind of come to the other side and continue the same design. Now, when you get to the big window in the back, you're going to do the exact same thing we did in the front. But this one will be a little bit bigger, obviously. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to start it in the same spot. So it looks like it starts right here, okay, on the other side. And it looks like it starts right here. So we want it to start in the exact same spot. This one over here just kind of come all the way around and connect the two sides together. But we will finish up the roof. Next part hopefully should be the last part, I think. And then we're going to do some of the deck to make it look a little bit more clean and nice. So thank you guys for watching. It is greatly appreciated. I will see you guys next part to hopefully finish up this house and a lot of the small details. So bye-bye, guys. Hey guys, so before we get to the giveaway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about Madrina's Coffee. So Madrina's Coffee has some amazing coffee and a great, variety of different flavors that you can try it yourself. But one of the things I like about them the most is the fact that they are gamers. They actually understand the gaming market. It's not just a advertising thing to them. It's one of those things to where if you're passionate about something, it's even more fun to sponsor it. And that's actually exactly what they're doing here. They enjoy the brand. They enjoy helping out channels and stuff like that. And they're helping my channel out in a pretty big way and bringing this house series to you guys. And we will be doing some streaming with them later on as well in the next couple weeks, hopefully. But, it's such a rare thing to find that people in a company that really care about the gaming community in itself. And, they also support gaming channels as well. I mean, for example, me, they're also going to be supporting other gaming channels along the way. No matter how big or small, they could sponsor you. They will work with you on what you have. So let's get into the giveaway details. So how this is going to work is to enter into the giveaway. All you have to do, very simple, go down into the comment section, right? And type in #coffee4fuel. And what that's going to do is as soon as you type that in, I will be able to see who comments, right? And as soon as you type that, you're automatically entered in to the giveaway for free coffee. So that's as simple as it is. All you have to do is type in #coffee4fuel. You'll see it on the screen here on how to spell it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all you have to do in order to get this giveaway, guys. So it's so simple. And at the end of this house, I will do a big reveal about who won this giveaway, but we will have some more in the series as well as we go. So don't forget to use the code BOOST to get 50% off anything in the online store, or use the code for get your first round of subscription service free and free shipping.